Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Bain and I'm back for episode 4. And today we're going to be talking about a word that I think all of you might have been having this week, and that is the word feelings. If you've been anything like me this week, I've had lots of different feelings. Feelings are those emotions that we have when things are going certain ways. Sometimes when things are going really, really well, I feel so happy, so excited, and I'm in such a great mood. But there's other things this week that have gone, well, sometimes it feels like it's not going my way. Sometimes it feels like it's too much to do and I feel stressed. Or I don't know how I'm going to get it done and I feel overwhelmed. Is there anything this week that's made you feel that way? Ah! Rory? What's wrong?
I was on Lexia Core and I messed up a question and I got it wrong.
Oh, well, I was talking to my friends at Lisbon. Hey.
Hi.
Why don't you have a seat and maybe we can talk through this together.
Okay.
So, how are you feeling? We were just talking about feelings.
I'm feeling mad and frustrated.
Ooh, frustrated. What does it feel like when you feel frustrated?
I just want to get up, stomp my feet on the ground, and just yell.
I wonder if you guys have ever felt that way too. I have to admit, I felt that way a couple times this week. So, what do you do when you feel that way?
Sometimes I just take a break.
Perfect, Rory, a break. Sometimes in our distance learning, we forget that breaks are still okay, and all of us need breaks. So a break is a great way to kind of pull yourself together, calm down, and get ready to do your next task. So for us, a 5-minute break is a good way to start. So I wonder if we can work together to kind of build some ideas for breaks and share them with our friends at Lisbon. What do you think?
That would be great.
Okay, so Mrs. Bain's got a bag, and it's called her break bag.
Cool.
All full of my break ideas. Do you want to see some of the ones I have in here?
Of course.
Okay, awesome. So one of the things that I like to do is to color, write, or draw. So inside, I searched our whole house, and one of the things that I found that we haven't used in forever, coloring books. I know it's been a long time since we've used them, but I have to tell you, when I take a break and I color, it relaxes me. Have you ever tried coloring?
No, but I'd love to.
So if you've got coloring books lying around your house, dig them out and get it ready to put in a place where you have access to be able to use at any time. Maybe it's a bag like mine, or do you have anything in your backpack, Rory, that we could use as like a bag?
I don't know, but I'll check.
Okay.
Well, I do have this bunny bag.
Perfect. That's right. The wannabe pencil case that was way too big for a pencil case.
Yeah.
So I wonder if coloring is something that you could do.
I do have these couple pieces of paper.
Perfect. Check your backpacks and see what you have. Any type of paper can be used for drawing or writing. Also, your journals, well, we're working at home. Put them to use here. Put them in your break bag. You can even have one of my coloring books, Roar.
Thanks, Mom.
All right, so old notebooks, journals, those are other things we can use. And don't forget the things to color with. Inside your backpacks, you might have crayons, you might have colored pencils, you might have markers. Use what works for you. Which one would you like to color with?
Well, sometimes I like to color with colored pencils, but they just aren't my favorite. But crayons work very well for me.
I'll keep the colored pencils, you keep the crayons, and we're all set. So coloring, writing, and drawing, one way to get through stress and frustration. There's other things we can do as well. Sometimes that works, and sometimes it doesn't work. And sometimes it's time to just squeeze stuff. Is there anything we have around the house that we could squeeze?
I know.
What
about some Play-Doh?
Yes! So if you're like us, you might have some Play-Doh lying around that you can use to squeeze and sculpt and calm down with. A stress ball would also work, and I've also included some recipes for dough that you can make at home using some household things like salt and flour and a few other extra ingredients with water. There's one that you have to cook and one that you don't have to cook that you can do all by yourself, just depending if you have the ingredients. Even making dough for bread and kneading that bread can actually be a great way to relieve some of that stress. Something to try. So do you want to add Play-Doh to your bag?
Of course.
All right. Or you can make your own. So you can definitely squeeze your stress away. Whether it's a stress ball, Play-Doh, it works. But one of my favorites has to do with these. Do you know what they are?
Bubbles?
You're right. They're bubbles because I like to take a bubble break. Now in our house, because I'm a counselor, sometimes we do blow bubbles inside the house. But for most other people, you do this outside. Make sure you check with the grown-up first. Some of you might have bubbles lying around your house that you can use. And if you don't, I've also given you the directions for using household goods at home to make your own bubble solution. Using dish soap, water, and a little bit of sugar. Mix them together and you get sugar bubbles that can be used at home. Lots of fun. So, one of the things I love about Bubbles Roar is the fact that you can work on your breathing when you're doing your bubbles. Do you know what I mean when I'm saying work on your breathing?
Well, you do have to blow them out of the stick.
That's right. It's about deep breathing. And when we practice our deep breathing, it's the idea of breathing in through our nose, like smelling the flowers outside or chocolate chip cookies or cake.
Ooh, yum.
And then after we take our deep breath, 1, 2, 3, it's time to blow the bubbles and blow that out. And sometimes if we blow too hard, does it work? No, they just popped all over you. And sometimes if we blow too soft, they don't go so well. But if we do it just right, we'll have lots of bubbles that come out. You can even try them now.
Thanks, Mom.
Steady stream of bubbles inside the house with parent permission works for us. Just remember, if you're going to do it in the house, you got to check with your families first. So we can take a bubble break, we can do a coloring break, we can do a Play-Doh break, or sometimes if we've been inside all day, sometimes what we need is an exercise break. Are you ready to go outside and play for a little while? Maybe take a walk with me?
That would be nice.
Let's do it. So for you guys at home, think about your break bag. Think about things that you can put in it to help you take a break, to relax, calm down, and get yourself together. When things get too hard, reach inside that break bag and choose some ideas that can help you. Or if you've got pieces of paper, sticky notes lying around, you can write some ideas for your breaks on them. Rory, why don't I give you some Post-it notes so you can write an idea of something you would like to do as a break. Maybe we can add the idea to the bag. Or we can put them up here. I've got breathe, dough for Play-Doh, beef bubbles, the walk, draw, write, or color. All right, do you have anything to add?
I think I do.
What did you write?
I wrote pet playtime. Some people might not have pets, but if you do, pets are a great way to get your stress out.
By playing with them and having fun, you mean?
Yep.
Awesome. So we added ours to the wall so that when we're ready for a break and we can't decide what to do, all you have to do is grab a pair of clean socks rolled up to give it a toss and see where it lands. And in our case, it landed on
Pet playtime.
Sounds like we're ready for a bunny break. See you all next time for episode 5. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.